Hello everybody, welcome to Treehouse Magic, and the first in a series which I am very pleased to be giving you from my treehouse, which is normally where I do interviews for Treehouse TV. It's called Tree Talk, and I do my spiritual readings from here, and I have friends in here for cuppers, and we have cosy chats, and I come in here and spend time with my tree, this beautiful, if you can see, this beautiful eucalyptus tree, which the tree house is built around. So it's very small, but it's very, very magical and very cosy. And I wanted to really introduce you today to my Magic of Nature Oracle deck, which I created with my sister Tania, who's an artist, and Tania makes all the bags for the Oracle cards. So the book and the cards come in a lovely Hessian bag, which Tania makes herself, and then in the bag are the cards, which are wrapped beautifully in cellophane, 39 cards, and they're all, the basic theme is nature. So they're seasons of the year, they're animals, they're insects, they're trees, all different energies that are symbolised in nature in a spiritual way. Which connects us to the natural sources and elements of earth, and so I do all my readings with these cards. I use a combination of the oracle cards, the tarot, and angel deck, but you can use these as a standalone deck as well. This is the book which I wrote, the guidebook for the cards, and it's really comprehensive. It's really easy to follow. All the cards, how to guide at the beginning, but really it is just a guidebook, because this book was the book which I wrote that was inspired by the wisdom and the magic of nature for me. But obviously, when you use the cards as a personal tool of yours, they will be, when you begin to build up your own rapport, your own relationship with the cards, you'll devise your own meanings for them. All right. So the guidebook is, as it says, it's a guidebook. It's not gospel. It's not the Bible of the Magic of Nature Oracle. Okay. So I'm going to read you a little bit of the introduction, because it's quite a good introduction, and it just gives you an idea of what they're all about. So, Oracle is to speak, to pass on sacred knowledge built on the wisdom of the past. An oracle does not predict future events, but directs our attention to choices in the present moment which can influence the future. Because it's now, it's in the now that our power lies, and when we recognise this power of choice, we can become truly responsible for everything we think, feel and do. So it's simple, isn't it, really? Everyone can tap into the power of nature for inspiration and guidance. These cards were created with the intention to connect with this magical thread of wisdom and weave it into our everyday lives. Resonating in the pictures and the words lies a natural power that is palpable. We can see and feel its vibrancy and sense it too at the most subtle levels of our being. Nature speaks to us all the time, but do we hear her? If we stop to listen and take notice, we can learn to understand her language, as she is our greatest teacher. The Magic of Nature Oracle can help you to reconnect to the natural power source of the earth and the healing energy of nature. The effects of this connection can help to ground your spirit, free your mind, and direct your actions towards balance and wholeness. Consulting with the cards will give greater clarity and understanding in your life as you attune to the natural world around and within you. Whether you are clouded by uncertainty and need direction, or just confirmation of what you already know, they can show up where you have been, where you are now, and where you are heading in life. You may choose to work with a spread or one card at a time, and whether you read for yourself or for others, we trust they will resonate and give what's needed in the moment. By discovering the magic within them, you will find it within yourself, because you know more than you think. You are wiser than you know, and you are more powerful than you realise. Above all, have fun with them and enjoy what they bring you. Some magic, we hope. So we bought these cards out in 2013. We published them ourselves, and the feedback that we've received from the cards has been really good all along, really. People love them. They're very user friendly. Even children, people have bought them for their children to use. There's nothing really that's dark and mysterious about the cards. As with the tarot, sometimes people do get a little bit worried about the tarot because of the imagery, but all these cards are really user friendly. I mean, you can see, I'll show you them. So that's harvest, that's summer, and they're gorgeous colours, aren't they? Aren't they gorgeous colours? So that's summer, that's fox, and we've got a dragonfly there, we've got fish, we've got stream, we've got mole. I love mole. I just love mole. And obviously they all mean something different. This is horse. Okay, I'm trying to get the light a bit better here. That's willow. We've got frog, silver birch, one of my favourites, swan, another favourite. I love all of them. We've got heron, and we've got rat, and we've got rook, and stag. He's one of my favourites. Elder, robin, beautiful card. Badger, that's I think Tania's favourite, because I think she painted him first. And yeah, badger. Now the only card that makes me feel a bit ooh, but it's a really nice image, is spider. And spider's all about simplification, so it's a good card. Oak, dog, that's actually modelled on one of my dogs, who's unfortunately isn't here anymore, but she's immortalised in the pack. That was Seeker, and she was a lovely dog. And I've got all my dogs in here at the moment, all my spaniels. Autumn and otter, another beautiful one. Kestrel, winter, swallow, spring, ladybird, it's a lovely one, isn't it? Owl, I love owl. I love owl. Autumn again. And hare, love hare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a card, all right? So I don't know what's going to come out. Makes it all the more exciting and all the more authentic, I hope. So I'm going to pick a card and I'm just going to read it for you, just to give you an idea of kind of how they work. All right, so would you like to pick a card? Thank you, Sheena. Dogs, would you like to pick a card? Okay, so do you know what, this is strange, because when I was preparing to do this film, I was just putting a cover over one of the windows at the back, just so that we block out a little bit of light, because it was just there was too much light coming in, and I had to reach inside a bucket and pick it up, and there was a snail in there, and I sort of emptied it out, and I thought about that as I was doing it. I thought, oh, snail, persistence. Snail is all about slowing down. So the message of Snail, and if you were to pick this in your reading, which I'm reading it for you, so I'm hoping that it will resonate on some level for you that's watching, listening. It's all about slowing down. All right, so whatever's going on in your life at the moment, and we all lead, my God, we all lead busy, hectic lives, particularly at the moment. We've just gone through midsummer. So nature's at its most vibrant. All right, there's this increase, this kind of upsurge of energy at the moment. Nature is pulsating with energy. All right, everything's in full growth, everything's reached its optimum level of operations. So and we're all buzzing, you know, the bees are buzzing, the birds are buzzing around the gardens, everything's in full growth. So and it's very easy to get carried away on that wave of busyness in nature, let alone in our lives. All right, so what we need to do is we need to take a lesson from Snail and just slow down a bit and recognise that whatever we're doing, we're tackling projects, if we're trying to achieve goals, all right, then we need to recognise that it's persistence which leads to success. It's that steady, run-of-the-mill, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to carry on doing these practical tasks. I'm going to carry on with my menial duties because it all needs to be done. But I need to keep doing it every day. And then I will move forwards. I will make progress. But I need to learn to slow down first. And I can remember when I was writing this card, and I always ask my nature guides for inspiration, and I work with the wisdom of the crone. She was the one who I called upon when I was thinking about the meanings. And I can remember going for a walk on the sea wall just down the road from where we live, because we live on the coast in Bradwell, and I can remember looking down and seeing loads and loads of snails, and I just thought about what snail was going to mean. It was going to be slowing down, because snails are, you know, symbolically slower in pace than most things. And I remember seeing all these snails, and the first thing I thought of was I really needed to just slow down. I was on a bit of a buzz. I was getting overwhelmed with everything that I had to do at the time. I don't quite remember now what it was, but I know it was a combination of everything, you know, life just sort of getting too much. And I thought, yeah, I'm gonna take note, and I'm gonna look at these little messages in nature, because not only can you use the cards, all right, for a reading, but once you really tune into them, you begin to notice outside in nature when something does turn up, like a snail under your feet. Like, there were loads of them, and I thought, my God, as if I'm not being reminded more than once than many a time by all these blooming snails on the floor. So and look at all these colours, all the colours of the chakra. All right, so this brings in balance, I feel, and it really is just saying to you, just slow down, rest. You know, it's all right to rest, because nothing in nature blooms all year round, does it? Nothing does. Okay, unless you're living in the east coast of the UK, in a pocket, a microclimate, and you've got things that, like in your shrubbery in your garden, that are blooming all year round. But no, I don't think, well, you know, there might be some things, but we're not meant to keep up at a rocket pace the whole time. So slow down, take some time out, chill out, put your feet up, read a book, go for a walk, stop and rest. All right, so that's Snail for you, and I'll be back next time in another episode, and we'll talk about another card, and hopefully that will resonate with you too. So I hope that did help on some level to give you some kind of guidance for what's going on for you at the moment. If you do want to order a deck of cards, then do go on to the website, themagicofnatureoracle.com, or you can go onto my Amazon page. I'll put the links underneath, and you can just click on them, and if you want to, you know, you can buy them. I think they're about £35, 35 or £40. Not a lot of money for all the wisdom that they contain. Okay, but like any tool, all right, it is just a tool. Okay, so it will just help you to link in with what you need to know. What you attract will come back to you. Okay, so So bye bye for now, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.